Good evening. Welcome to the Top 20 Dinner at East Hartford High School in the year 2019. We're super excited to have you here tonight. This is a long-standing tradition. You'll get a little history lesson later from Mr. Case. At this time, what I'd like to do is start us off by bringing up the Chairman of the Board of Education, Mr. Brian Hall.
Thank you, Matt. Good evening. This is actually one of my favorite events that I like to attend. As you know, we're in graduation season. But first and foremost, I'd like to recognize some of my board members. When I say your name, if you don't mind standing, I'd like to recognize Harry Madison Jr. Harry, would you please stand? Also, Ms. Valerie Scheer. And my newest board member, Ms. Vanessa Jenkins. Oh, Tyron, you showed up. I was looking for him. Mr. Tyron Harris. Tyron's my right hand. Again, welcome to the 20 recognition of this dinner in regards to outstanding students. When I thought about what I was going to say tonight, it's interesting because as we have graduations, we have another graduation tomorrow night. As board chairman, I have to speak at these things. And as we know, Mr. Bacon tapes everything. They run all summer. So I know not to say the same thing at each graduation, right, Mayor? I also want to recognize our Mayor, Ms. Marsha DeClaire. Give her a round of applause. And so when I speak, I say, well, I got to do something that's connected to the theme of this, and of course, this is the Top 20 Dinner. And before I get going, I want to recognize the students who have worked extremely hard to be recognized again by the Exchange Club. Let's give our top 20 students a round of applause. And in recognizing the students, we must recognize the parents, the grandparents, and the siblings. Let's give them a round of applause as well. So it's all about the top 20. So I wanted to bring up some things that are top 20 things of interest. So I looked it up, and there's a recognition of top 20 athletes, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, hockey. They rank top 20 athletes in the particular sport. Then there's top 20 songs. As you know, every week there's a list of top 20 songs. Then also, I know the mayor's happy about this. I didn't see East Hartford mayor, but I think we should be there. There are top 20 cities and towns that you should visit in the state of Connecticut and in the United States of America. There are top 20 exhibits in the country that they recognize visiting. There's also top 20 restaurants that we should go to. Then they talk about top 20 supermodels in the United States of America. Also top 20 recording artists. And top 20 artists that are recognized either for paintings or sculptures. But when I was thinking about the top 20, they even had the fact that they recognized the top 20 most popular credit cards. Now I say this to the students, don't get caught up in credit. If you need one, continue to use your parents' credit card and keep your credit straight. But when I thought about the top 20, I said the top 20 most important people are right here tonight in Rensselaer Field, and that's the top 20 students that are graduating from East Hartford High School. So you're at the top of my top 20 list, and I end by saying this, the superintendent and I always are in communication with each other. And as the board chair and as the superintendent, we firmly walk proud with our heads held high that we are representing the best school district in the state of Connecticut. We do the part behind the scenes to make sure the funding happens. We work with the mayor. We work with the town council. I'd also like to recognize the town council members that are here tonight. Can you please raise your hands as well? Let's give them a round of applause. So as a team, my job is to make sure that we provide you with all the tools necessary for your toolbox. And we work extremely hard. We have a great relationship with the mayor. I have a great relationship with the town council and the chairman, Rich Kehoe. But most importantly, we have a great relationship with the administration that are in East Hartford Public Schools. So I want to recognize Mr. Matt Ryan, who has been the supercharged principal of leading East Hartford High School, also with his staff that's sitting right in front of me. So Matt's the lead singer, and here's his backup group right in front of me. So let's recognize Matt and the vice principal of East Hartford High School. So in closing, I say this. Thank you for the 10 years that I've been on the board, 7 as either vice chairman or chairman of this board. I am proud to say not only that I live in East Hartford, my own son is graduating in this class, Joshua Hall, some of you may know him. I have so many relationships with some of you. I must recognize the Merziks. I met the Merziks years ago when I was a director with the Boy Scouts of America and was starting programs in East Hartford and wanted to restart a program at First Church, which is on the corner of Connecticut Boulevard and Main Street. And when I was meeting with the pastor at that time, Ted Mosbach, we were talking and he goes, you know what, Mr. Hall, I don't think scouting is going to work. We've tried it before, but I do have this one deacon that I think that if you talk to him, might commit to be the scout leader. And I want to say to the Merziks, I want to thank you very much because not only did you help me start a scouting blaze in East Hartford, you two were amazing in raising 3 wonderful children. And what an accomplishment for you to have all 3 of your children be recognized either as the first or second seed in graduating from East Hartford Public Schools. Congratulations. So the program says it's between me and the food. I can stand here a little bit longer, but I'm kind of hungry myself. So I want to say again, thank you, and I want to say to Mr. Case, where are you, David? Want to recognize you as well in regards, you and your lovely wife, for putting this together because, again, I don't know too many school districts that do this. And your hard work is recognized. I ask continued blessings upon you as you graduate from the high school, go on to wherever you're going to college, that you will continue to be great representative of the town of East Hartford and East Hartford Public Schools. Thank you.
All right, this time I'd like to bring up Mr. Case. Mr. Case is from the Exchange Club. I'd like to thank my secretary, Mrs. Bacon, Mr. Campbell, and Mr. Bacon for helping put on the top 20 every year. Thank you very much for your hard work.
And now let us start tonight's program by rising and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance with me, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the invocation. The Exchange Club invocation. Accept our thanks for this day and all its blessings. Guide and direct us through our actions. Grant that each of us may feel our responsibility to our community and to our country. Bless our fellowship today and bless the food to the nourishment of our bodies. Amen. Enjoy your dinners, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you're going.
Yeah, if you could just make sure that they stay seated for time last when you guys did that. They just they probably got forgotten.
Okay, great. Thank you. We will be dismissed to go get our food from the staff here at Rensselaer Field. So just wait around and somebody will come around to your table to tell you when it's your table's turn to go grab something to eat, okay? Thank you very much.